Alright, good afternoon guys from Thailand. Today we came down here to Cha Am. It's a little town just a little bit north of Hua Hin, and it's south of Bangkok. And it's quite popular for the Thais to come down here and take a look at. But we came down here to look at the beach and relax, get out of the city. So I haven't ever been to this beach before, but I've heard a lot about it. Usually when we come down to Hua Hin. So anyway guys, let's take a look around. Let me show you and let's see what we see. Okay, so we're right here in the town, and there's a beach that goes off to the north, and we're at a viewpoint, so you can look around, and it's quite a big area. I don't know if they have night markets or anything that sets up here, but you have a viewpoint, and then this goes down to Cha Am Beach itself. And then you can see it goes all the way down, and on the horizon you can see the skyscrapers and stuff, and past that is Hua Hin. So we're like 3 train stations away from Hua Hin itself, so quite a ways off, but this beach just goes on and on and on all the way down south. And right now you can see the tide is just starting to come in. It's the end of low tide, so there's a lot of people out on the beach with the seashells and everything. So let's look and see what it looks like. So the beach road is just kind of a narrow little road with a few businesses. Pretty quiet. It's just kind of a small little beachfront town. You can see there's a few hotels and stuff, but it's so much different than Hua Hin. Hua Hin has so many more beachfront hotels built right up to the ocean. And then this is the main road here, the Natrap Road, and this will take you eventually over to the train station if you come in by train. They do have minivans or a mini bus that leaves from down here near the beach, and it's like 160 baht to get to Bangkok, while the train is I think like 36 baht from here, or 38 baht from here, as opposed to 44 baht if you take the ordinary to Hua Hin. So here is on the beach. Now Cha Am is very, very, very popular for the Thais to come down from Bangkok. So they'll come down here as a whole family. They'll rent like a cabana or like a bungalow, and everybody will stay in like a big place. And what they love to do is they love to come down here on the beach, let the kids run around and play like you see here, and then everybody else will camp out up underneath the shade trees. So they'll like basically just have a picnic lunch. They'll buy a bunch of the fresh seafood, and they'll make a whole day out of it. The beach is really nice. It's got a nice sandy feel to it, and it's has a lot of the beach open because it's low tide. So it's pretty flat, so there's not a whole lot of danger of the kids getting too deep to go swim. And there's a nice breeze coming off of the ocean today. Now when it gets up to high tide, you can see they have some sandbags up here to keep the beach from eroding all the way away. Now, as far as being clean, this beach is a lot cleaner than if you went to like Petchaburi or Pattaya, somewhere like that. They do a better job of keeping it clean. I mean, it is Thailand, so there is still trash on the beach, but it's not as bad as Pattaya or whatever. But not as clean as if you went to like Koh Chang or to the south. Those beaches are cleaner there. You can see it's nice. They can just drive down the beach road and park right here on the beach underneath the trees. And then there will of course be the vendors that are selling like the flotations and food and everything else that come along. This beach is so much more quiet than Hua Hin. This is really nice. But from the look of the town, it's just really quiet. There's not any tourists here. I mean, there's a few, but it's really, really, really quiet. And the lady at the hotel said that there was just not any people here. And we got a room that includes breakfast for 550 baht. And it's 60 yards away from the beach or so. I mean, you just walk a little bit and you're right on the beach. And 550 baht is, I don't know, a little bit more than $16. So $16, $17 for a big room on, basically on the beach. So you can't beat that. And that has breakfast for two. I don't think you're gonna get those prices if you went to Maui or anywhere like that. And you can see up into the town. They have tons of little pubs in this area. Quite a few of the expats, so they have like Australian bars and British bars. So they have Western style food, as well as a lot of Thai restaurants. Got some kids down here playing some soccer. The boys having a great time. And then you can see some more of the Thais up here having their barbecue lunch. The guy up there selling some of the smashed squid that you'll see. Yeah, you can't go wrong with this. This is just absolutely perfect. The sun's a little hot, so you need some sunscreen or else you'll turn into a lobster like I will. But it's not every day you get to come and walk on a beautiful tropical beach like this. And there's nobody here, so. Okay, I see what they were doing here. They built kind of this breakwater, and they have these piers that they drove down into the sand and they stopped building it. I wonder if this happened at the start of COVID and they just decided, hey, we don't have any money. So that's where this construction ended. You can see all that rebar sticking out. And then you have some rocks and all that. Yeah, this is a great area. And for all the beachcombers, there's just tons of little shells. The sand is nice. The water is like a bathtub. Now at Hua Hin, they have the fishing fleet that anchor offshore. And I don't see any fishing boats here now. Oh, there's one way out there. And then you can see that the shoreline kind of jogs out into the ocean, kind of makes a little bay there. And then they have a couple warning towers for tsunamis. I'm sure that came in after the 2008 tsunami that hit Phuket. But this is a great area to come. You can sit up here. It's kind of like a staircase, or like an amphitheater to watch the ocean. If you come down here from Bangkok, it's about 3.5 hours by train. And the Thai train is not the fastest train in the world. We came down here, I think it got up to 86 kilometers an hour. That was the fastest it got up the whole time. But if you drive, it's not bad. I've driven down to Hua Hin many, many times. The tough part is going back into Bangkok because you often run into traffic jams. But it's an easy drive. And you could do a drive like that. You could come down, stop at maybe like a floating market or something like that. And then there's other stuff to see, like Ratchaburi and Petchaburi. There's caves and temples and other beaches and stuff to see between here and there. And just like Hua Hin, you can rent one of the horses and you can ride the horse down the beach. Great activity for the kids. Okay, so the beach just keeps on going. So how nice is this? This is a fantastic thing. Just come and I'd love to walk on the beach, just relax. So the beach goes on all the way down the coastline, down to, I think it goes pretty much all the way to Champon. I mean, there's a few like breaks and stuff like that, but it just breaks up into a few different beaches. You know, you have here, it goes down south to Hua Hin, and it goes down to Petchaburi Province. Some really fantastic beaches all the way down. So that's enough of the beach for right now. Let's walk up into the town and let's see if there's anything nice to eat or what's going on. And you can see up here underneath the trees, there's a Thai family, a couple of them. They just put down the little wicker mats and you have an instant barbecue or picnic spot. It's quite cool up underneath these trees also. And then you can buy some seafood right over here. So they sell the fresh seafood, so you can buy the charcoal briquettes, or the charcoal. They don't have really the briquettes. They have the charcoal and you can cook it right there on the grill. This is definitely Thai style. We got some roti. This hotel looks really nice. Has a nice open restaurant. And then it has sea view rooms right up there. It's the NP Resort and Hotel. Okay, so if you come back one more road off of the beach road, this is Soi Cha Am South. There's some bungalows and a few other little hotels. And then you have some stuff here that they set up for some street food. And there's a few Western style restaurants, mostly little mini marts and stuff. They have a pretty nice hotel that's right here. And it's really close to the beach. You're about 100 yards or so off the beach. So this is the Paradise Pool and Villa. So they have rooms for rent. So you can rent the whole little cabana thing for a long-term low price. There's the phone number. It's pretty nice. So they have these private villas here. It's the Lava Deer Cha Am or something like that. Kind of funny, they have the advert says it has a style and exclusive bathtub. So, but the place looks nice. And so this is the main part of Cha Am. So they have quite a few little hotels and quite a few bars and little places to eat around here. Looks like most of it's kind of closed. There's some karaoke and some massage and all of that. It's right here next to Cha Am South Soi 1. And there's the bus and van terminal that takes you to Bangkok right here also. It's 160 baht to go. So let's walk down and let's see if anything looks exciting. So there's an Aussie diner here. Another little hotel for rent. Cha Am Perfect House. A few places to play pool, sing karaoke. And double six. So they have some barbecue, British food, chips and onion, mince pie. You can rent some motorcycles for 200 baht a day. I talked to a guy at one of the stores and he said that there's just nobody here. It's due to COVID. I guess we're at 102 weeks of 2 weeks to slow the spread. I still remember in October the Prime Minister saying that if they got 70% of the people vaccinated, that all restrictions would be released January 15th. And I think they're at like 90% vaccinated. And it's now the end of February. So much for all restrictions being released in January. You see all these places are just closed up. And the ones that are open, there's maybe 1 or 2 people sitting around. So if you like peace and quiet, you're in luck. The price of the rooms is definitely affordable. But the nightlife is kind of lacking if that's what you come here for. And so you can see here's the beach. And everybody's still camped out here. And then this goes up into the little restaurant and the little bar area. And the little rest of this walking street here. Pretty quiet. Hey, we stopped for some dinner while we was walking around. There's a place called Happy Pizza, so we're getting some of this pizza. It's 250 baht, which is about $7.50. It looks quite nice. It says it's supposed to be the best pizza in China. Hi guys. So that finishes up our little tour of the beach and kind of the downtown area, the main part of Cha Am. It's pretty quiet. There's not a whole lot going on. So if you want to come down for some peace and quiet, this is definitely the place to come. It's cheaper than Hua Hin by far. So, but there just isn't a lot of options for food and nightlife and all of that stuff. But it's still nice. The beach is really nice. And right now it's pretty quiet. So hopefully guys, if you liked the video, click like and subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. If you want to leave me a comment down below and tell me what you think. If you've been here or what you think of Cha Am, tell me also. And if you want to see something different, tell me. So, and I'll try to make a video about that. And as always guys, remember, life is a journey, so enjoy.